need another gallon of that shit?
I think so.
Just to get it ordered.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Boom! And welcome to the Big Honker Podcast.
Yep.
We do so many shit, I can't remember what we was doing today. The Big Honker Podcast, brought to you by Stanfield Hunting Outfitters. I'm Jeff Stanfield with the world famous Andy Shaver. Next week, this time, we are hunting.
That's right. Well, somebody is. We're not.
Crazy. No, we will be next Monday. We'll be
You're
dove
gonna
hunting. Well, our clients will be. That's what I call hunting season. I don't hunt much, so it don't matter. I am going to do some, I'm probably going to try to shoot some teal this year with you and the boys. So we'll be shooting some teal the last weekend in September and the weekend before. They have jack teal season up. Just found out all the dates. Well, they have screwed that completely up. God almighty.
What are the dates?
September 20th now to 28th or something.
Oh, so it's not going to be when Boss is here.
No, Boss is not going to be here at that time. I need
Well,
to call
damn.
Dirk too. I just found that out. I was wrong on that. So
Let me look here.
this is going to be a world on fire deal. We're going to talk about a lot of kinds of things.
Have not done one of these in a minute.
Nope. We're going to talk first, or what I would like to talk about is, did you see the Rampage Jones? Is that his name?
Yes.
He's a UFC fighter, right?
Quentin was, yes.
Quentin Rampage
Jackson.
Jackson, not Jones, Jackson. His son is an aspiring YouTuber, and he jumped in a wrestling match with some guy, body slammed the guy, and then beat the piss out of him after he was unconscious.
Yep.
And now he's going to be facing some serious jail time,
Probably so.
and he should be.
Probably so. I don't know what led it. Well, I don't know what led to it all, but
Supposedly, before the wrestling match took place, they punked him outside, did something to him, and to get him back, he was going to let the guy, he was going to reach in and slam him, but then when he slammed him, he went too far.
it looked like when he slammed him, it knocked him out.
It did. Hit his head.
That's too bad.
That's just stupidity. I don't understand all that.
Kids need to learn to take a fucking joke.
The kids today don't know how to, though. Kids are soft. We say this all the time, but kids are so soft these days. It's not nothing like it was back in the day. You know, back in the day, if someone got whooped at school, dad didn't gonna go whoop the other guy's ass. I mean, people could just take it. You could take an ass whooping. People get their ass whooped. It was no big deal. You know what? If you fought somebody 3 or 4 times, they whipped your ass all times, you usually tried to figure a way to get along with them. Sometimes it only took one time.
Right.
But these guys that just want to go, they either want to have their daddy take up for them or they want to pull a gun. I saw a video yesterday where somebody was carjacked a utility truck, like a bucket truck, like you'd see the BK Electric or Tri-County driving. And the guy's kind of pulls out and he's out waving, hollering at the kid and stuff. And the guy backs up in the truck. Then the guy runs over and kills him. Not only did you steal a truck, you're going to get in trouble for prison. Now you've killed a guy and you're going to spend the rest of your life in prison.
Yeah.
We have no fear of going to jail.
Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen to this kid. Luckily, the guy woke up.
Yeah, at first they didn't think he was going to. The guy was a vet. He did a lot for homeless deals. Wrestling was a way to cope with his PTSD, they say.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know the whole backstory on it. It's just so much of the same shit every day on Facebook or on any social media that you can watch.
What do you mean?
It's just we as a society are attracted to people getting hurt.
Oh. Well, yeah, you got ridiculousness and all the jackass.
I mean, yeah, we watch that shit and we laugh our ass off.
Yeah.
This went from being funny to bad real fast.
Mm-hmm. Those guys tried to pull him off of him.
Yeah, and he was fighting all them too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a terrible, terrible deal right there. But the kid deserves to go to prison for that shit, and he will, and he should.
I bet not.
Oh, I bet he does.
What are the charges since he woke up?
Assault?
I don't think he'll go to prison.
Oh, fuck yeah, he will be. That's going to be a felony.
We'll see.
A felony assault. For sure. Yeah, yeah, he's going to jail. Might not be for a long, long time. Almost was going to be for a long time. County's as bad as going to regular prison in some of them places. Depends where you're at. Going to County in Benjamin is not so bad. Going to County in Dallas at that Lou Stewart place is a bad place to be.
I've been seeing some videos of Rampage with his son, and they're pretty funny. But I can't find them now because of
all this.
All of this.
Yep.
But Rampage said, when I was fighting, he said, no way did I want my kids to grow up and do what I do. And then I realized you were dumb as fuck. So I said, fuck it, let the kid fight.
So basically, the kid wasn't going to be a heart surgeon.
That's what Rampage said. He said, but he was like, I figured out you were dumb as fuck, so I figured, fuck it, let him fight.
I figured we was going to do something different on today's The World on Fire. I'm going to go just off the news cycle of what's going on in the world because there's a lot to talk about right now.
Is there?
Yes. The first one is...
I'm glad I'm out of that loop.
Trump administration moves to deport the migrant as Holman warns he's absolutely leaving. You know the kid that got in trouble in Maryland, got pulled over? He was a trafficker, an MS-13 gang member. They sent him to El Salvador to prison, and then the senator from Maryland flew down there to have a beer with him in prison because he should have been deported. The Democrats were all pissed because he got deported, but he was an MS-13 trafficker and all this other shit.
Who got pulled over?
This guy, Abdu Garcia is his name, I believe. Abrego Garcia got pulled over at an ICE pulled him over. He got pulled over. Anyways, he'd been convicted of all kinds of crimes.
Right.
And so they sent his ass to El Salvador.
Uh-huh.
Well, then the senator from Maryland went down there to have a beer with him. He said, he's just a good family guy and he shouldn't have been deal. He was here illegally anyways. But the Democrats, they get on this side and they're all for him. Well, then they've been holding him in jail. Well, then a immigration or one of these damn liberal judges lets him out. So screw it, you're going to let him out. They let him out. They arrest him, get another send his ass to Uganda for some other stuff. But I'm with Trump and them. By God, if you're an MS-13 gang member, you don't need to be over here. Legally, if you're illegally over here, send them out.
Why are they sending him to Uganda?
Because that's one of the other places they're going to send people to.
Oh, so he doesn't have any... That's not where he's from?
No.
We can just send you wherever?
Basically, yes.
Really?
He was from El Salvador. So they sent him back to his home country to prison. And then they were like, oh, no, he's gangs. He's not a gang member, and the other gangs are going to kill him. Well, why are they going to kill him if he's not a gang member?
Yeah. I didn't realize that we could just send them wherever we wanted to.
We have deals made with these other countries.
To extradite people?
Yep. And that's where we're sending them to hold them till we decide what we're going to do with them.
Right.
Like sending kids to Guantanamo and stuff. So sending them to our prisons, it's cheaper for us to take a foreign country to pay them millions of dollars a year to house our criminals.
I did see where Trump is. They're going through with a fine-tooth comb. So we have 55 million people here on visas. Mm-hmm. We have another 50 that are here undocumented. So out of the 350 million people in America,
27% of them,
100 million are...
It's about 27%.
Not born here. And we wonder why fucking housing is so expensive.
Yeah, that's a lot of extra people to be housing.
Think about it. You free up apartments and homes. I mean, these people aren't living on the street, I don't think.
Well, I'm glad you brung this up because this segue into another deal you don't even know about since you ain't been watching the news lately.
Thank God.
The great country of Australia.
Yes. I need a hoodie. I'm about to freeze to death.
Huh? You are sicker than shit. Let me turn that air off.
No, because I'll be from hot to cold in about 30 seconds.
So anyways, my segue into what you were just talking about. In Australia, their government is saying if you have a 3-bedroom home and it's just you and your wife living in there,
yeah,
you've got 2 rooms that we're going to start taxing you for those rooms, or you can let an immigrant live in your house with you. Guess what the big people up in the land of maple syrup are talking about now?
Doing the same
thing.
Really?
Yeah. Now, if you're living in downtown Montreal and you're a bleeding heart liberal, fine. But if you're in Saskatchewan, Alberta, even if you're in Quebec or wherever it is and you're living out in the hills and you don't believe in that shit, that pissed me off. Can you imagine bringing in a Muslim or one of these hookah smoking Indians to come have to live in your house? You think about that. Your house.
You better be careful, Jeff.
Why?
Might happen here in America. You
Bullshit.
got a lot.
It ain't happening here.
You got 3 extra bedrooms.
It ain't happening in my house. I can promise you.
Never say never.
Oh, I'd sell my fucking house and build me a 1-bedroom house.
I think that's the plan. I think that's what they're wanting people to do.
They want to offer me enough money, I'd sell my house.
I think in Australia, I think that's the underlying.
Because they're trying to force you to sell your houses.
Yeah.
But them people can't afford to buy your house.
I don't think that they're wanting an immigrant to buy your house. I think they're just wanting to free up some housing for people that have families.
Okay, if you're going to free it up, though, who's going to purchase the house?
A family of 4.
If they can't afford that, they'd buy a house now already.
Maybe there are none.
They ought to start building houses. Maybe you ought to quit opening your doors up and letting people from third world countries move to your place. They live in hovels and shacks in their countries.
I know nothing about Australia.
I don't know nothing about Australia
I don't know about
either.
their housing. But I don't know anything. But I think that I think what they thought about doing, I had not seen that you got to open it to immigrants. I had not seen that. But I did see that if you have extra beds and extra rooms in your house, that they had talked about an additional tax. And I think that is to
incentivize you.
The most evil generation in the world, the baby boomers, the most greedy generation that we have in the world today. I think they're wanting them out of these mega homes that they paid $30,000 for, that they can now sell for $500,000.
Since you've put us all in this big group of people now.
You're not a baby boomer.
Okay, well then fuck them bastards. No. It's bullshit. You've been to Costa Rica?
Yes.
Did you look through the neighborhoods when you drove through Costa Rica?
Yes.
What kind of houses they have?
Not very good. But they do a good job of every day somebody's out sweeping the stoop.
I'm not saying that they don't clean the houses, but there's not much of nothing there.
No.
I saw a video the other day, a guy's in India, and he's in the whatever the ghettos of India is called. They have a name for them. I can't remember what it is.
Slumdog Millionaire.
Okay, we'll call them slum dogs then. Anyways, those people were living next to a train track, and every 15 minutes that train,
right.
And there's 15 people living in a house much about the same size of our studio right here. And then they come to our country, and I'm not picking on Indians because most of those people I know are workers and stuff, but I'm just saying, this is the video I saw. Then they come over here, and then we're supposed to give them a 3 or 4 bedroom apartment paid for, utilities paid for, or they're getting to stay in the Waldorf Astoria in New York or some big deal that the government's paying for. It's bullshit. You know?
Are they still doing that?
I'm sure I'm sure in some places still are. But anyways, we're cutting that shit out, and we should be cutting it out. We shouldn't be paying for all that crap. I mean, would you eat off the streets in Delhi at a food cart?
No, but I mean, I ate raw chicken in fucking New York City, though. So, I mean,
I would take my chances in New York City eating street food way before I would be off of there. And there's a lot of illegal food shits being sold in New York now. That's another big thing.
If you're going to buy a shish kebab on the streets of New York, don't get the chicken.
Well, I would have to agree with you on that. How much did you eat? One bite?
Yeah. Well, but the bitch of it was, we were down the block, so I wasn't going back, so I just chunked it.
No,
or get a hot dog.
I would have done the same thing.
Get a hot dog or the beef.
They're pre-cooked anyways, just about.
Yeah.
Or they all anyways are. All right.
So that was my bad.
Okay. So
as a New Yorker, I should have known better.
But Canada's throwing this around now.
Are they?
And they're a pretty liberal country. And it's going to be funny. The first time this does happen, you're going to start seeing a lot of these the worst people in our country in the United States is the liberal white woman. She's clueless. She has guilt because her parents were successful. She's guilty because she's white. I don't understand that shit. I don't understand why anybody's not proud of who they are. I don't care what color you are, where you come from. I don't get that. Anyways, the first time one of them rich old bitches has to have 14 people come live in her 5-bedroom house.
I don't know about that because there was a lady recently. She got carjacked in Chicago and broke her arm and all bruised up. And she tweeted out and said, I got carjacked and I broke my arm, but I still don't want the National Guard here in Chicago. So
she's an idiot.
I don't think that if she had to share her 1-bedroom flat with a family.
No. We're talking about a 1-bedroom flat. We're talking about the people that live in Bushwood Country Club area that's got a 5-bedroom house.
Maybe they'll all feel the same. I don't know.
They won't. There are going to be a lot of people raising hell. It's one of those rules for thee and not for me. And there are some ladies like that have a really good heart. Your Aunt Missy's that way. She has a good heart no matter what the situation is.
Right.
Your Uncle Todd?
Not so much.
He's like, fuck, I ain't putting up with that shit. And I don't blame him. All right, but I'm glad you done that because that's the next segue to the next thing on the news cycle is Chicago's fixing to get the National Guard on the streets. Now, since the National Guard's been on the streets in Washington, D.C., they haven't had a murder.
Really?
Their crime is down exponentially. Now, they may have had a murder I don't know about.
Is there a curfew invoked or what?
I don't think there's a curfew invoked at all. The thugs are just not running the streets right now.
Right.
I saw a black guy on TikTok Reels or something talking about it. He's like, these guys need to stay in the house. He goes, these guys federal. He said, Trump ain't jacking around with you. He said, you know what's good? He goes, I'm a street guy. I'm on the street all the time. He goes, it's safe now. He goes, my grandma can go to the drugstore if she wants to. She can go to the grocery store without having to worry. So one of us go with her to make sure she don't get jacked.
Yeah.
He goes, this ain't black people attacking white people. This is black people attacking black people every single night.
Everybody.
Well, but he said a big proportion of it is black on black crime. And he said, that is cleaning up. He goes, we want this. He goes, don't let the media fool you. We want it. The guys living on Capitol, they're working in Capitol Hill, the senators, and they've got armed guards that take them everywhere. They got an Uber that takes them or a car service.
Yeah.
They're not dealing with the same shit everybody else is. But the people that work under them, both parties will tell you it's bad. You know, the kid that's a page that got murdered down there or an intern, you know, all them other interns have to deal with the same shit. You can't stop and get gas nowhere.
I haven't seen. What intern?
One of the interns for one of the Republican senators or congressmen got killed 3 months ago.
Oh.
Was murdered getting gas at nighttime, 10 o'clock at night. Just carjacking and they killed him.
Fill up during the day.
Well, I agree with you on that. But you shouldn't have to worry about that crap. But it's really bad in D.C. because D.C. has different rules. And they've got a liberal judge. And anybody under 14 or 15 years old ain't getting in trouble for doing shit. So these gangs get these 12, 13, 14-year-old kids to commit these crimes because if they get caught, they don't do nothing to them.
Is this anything new, though?
It's gotten worse.
How bad was New York City in the 70s and 80s?
Bad. And then Giuliano cleaned it up.
I mean, it's the same thing. We all act like our problems are brand new, but we've gone through this before.
Not at the level this way. In New York City, New York City was bad in places.
Let me look it up.
New York City, well, the crime stats don't count right now because these big cities aren't turning them in the way they're supposed to. And that has been that's been proven over and over and over the last 6 months. So if you look at crime stats, they're not going to be reflective of what's going on because they classify it different now. Fuck, New York City, did you see what the new mayor wants to do? He wants to do away with misdemeanors.
Really?
There'll be no misdemeanors. If you get caught for misdemeanor offense, you just go. There's no record or nothing.
Well, I mean, I've got numbers here, but you don't believe them, so.
No, they say this. They say the statistics now, the FBI crime stats are not reflective because places like Washington, D.C., San Francisco, New York, Chicago are not turning them in as what they are.
Okay. Well, we'll just scrap this part then.
What about murders? Murders may be the same, but I know that assaults and rapes and violent crimes are not being coded the same as they used to be back in the day.
Per capita, violent crime rates in the 80s in New York City were significantly higher than those experienced in D.C. today, despite D.C. facing a recent homicide spike. For example, in 1980, NYC homicide rate was 25.8 per 100,000, while in D.C. it is 25.5.
Yeah, so murders are probably, but New York City, like Times Square and stuff in the early 80s was horrible. You can go watch an old movie and it's porno shops and all kinds of shit. It was bad.
Yeah.
Giuliani cleaned it up. Now Mandini wants to come in and he wants to do away with the police again. And they're going to vote that idiot in.
Think so?
Yeah, and then New York's going to turn. Nobody's going to go to New York anymore. It's going to turn into Gotham.
He couldn't bench anything. I wouldn't vote him in.
But he's going to do that stuff, and then he's going to come back and he's going to. That doing away with misdemeanors is absolutely stupid. I don't know how any politician can look at what's going on in the world right now and think, we don't need no more cops. That's a problem. We don't need law and order because it's showing we need it.
Yeah.
Another thing, we're going through these kind of quick today, but Snoop Dogg's on our side now.
I saw that.
Took his kids to see the new Disney movie, and was a girl-on-girl kissing scene or something?
No, evidently in the new Lightyear movie, we have not seen it in the Shaver household, but there is somehow a lesbian couple has a baby, and in it they say she had a baby with her or something like that. I don't know. I could probably pull up the clip.
Anyway, Snoop Dogg says we don't need that in kids' movies, and I agree with him. What's the premises of even having that in the movie other than there's somebody that's gay that's working on doing this and thinks it's great to throw their stuff in there? I don't get it. Why is it so hard for Hollywood to realize that if we make a Christmas movie or a cartoon, we can leave that stuff out and it's going to be more successful. It's going to have the same success. The same people are going to go to it, but you'll get more people because there's a lot of people who are not letting their kids go to this shit anymore. Are you going to take your kids to it?
We always
Buzz Light.
Toy Story?
Not that one, but
the new Buzz. The Lightyear. I think it's called Lightyear.
With Kiki Palmer's in that movie.
Okay.
She plays like the daughter. So we watching it, and the lady, which is Kiki's mama, they move on into the space years. They move down the line. They're like, man, she had a baby with a woman. Well, my grandson in the middle of the movie like, Papa Snoop, how she have a baby with a woman? She a woman.
Papa Snoop.
Oh, shit. I didn't come in for this shit. I just came to watch the goddamn movie. Hey, man, watch the movie. They just said she had a baby. They both women's. How did she have a baby? Shh. The movie ain't over with. So it's like, it's fuck me. I'm scared to go to the movies now. Like, y'all throwing me in the middle of shit that I don't have an answer for. I took my grandson.
He's 100% right, though.
Yeah.
Papa Snoop, I love it.
Papa Snoop.
But you think about it. Here's a guy that has changed his deal in the last couple of months. A lot of these people have. They've seen how stupid we've gotten. And I'm going to tell you right now, I'm a Trump guy. Not everything Trump does do I agree with.
He's bolstering the IRS now.
He's done a lot of stuff I don't agree with him on. A lot of things I don't agree with him
Really thought we were going to get rid of that motherfucker.
on. I hope we still will. But
He's going through with the hiring of everybody.
well, if they, I don't know. I don't agree with him on all that shit. But I do agree that we don't need all this shit we happened. And if he wouldn't have got elected, there's no telling what we were done if he wouldn't have got elected, because we'd keep going so far left. It's crazy. But this is the kind of shit. There's no reason to have people forcing this same-sex shit down kids' throats or sex at all. Why does there have to be any sex in a Buzz Lightyear movie?
Yeah. I don't know. We watched The Great Outdoors, and John Candy was fiddling with his wife's bra. So that was a little awkward.
That was a PG-13 movie, though.
PG.
Or PG, but it's 12 and under.
PG?
Parental guidance.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think you got to be 12 years old to get into a PG movie. But it's still, though, I'm trying to figure a way I can take up for this, but I probably really can't. But still, but it's fiddling with her bra.
He took it off of her.
Did it show her boobs?
No,
Because I've seen that movie 1,000 times. I don't remember that. Well,
it's
also
when
the
Dan
kid
Aykroyd first comes in.
Oh, that's right.
John Candy's kids are away, and he's like, hey, we got the cabin to ourselves. So takes her bra off, and then Dan Aykroyd comes up with a video camera.
I remember that.
Very awkward.
How about when the kid puts the pool stick up the other girl's butt?
That wasn't bad.
But okay, but you've got that scene in there. But it was still a PG movie. It wasn't G. It was a PG movie. And I don't remember anybody ever raising hell about that at the times. Because most kids going to that movie by themselves would have been 12 years or older. Now, Reese is 11 years old, right?
Yeah.
He's in what grade? 4th grade?
PG. Lightyear is also PG.
Okay. But I don't understand why we have to have same-sex shit. I just do not get it at all.
Why we have to have sex
Okay,
at all.
but Buzz Lightyear is a cartoon show. The Great Outdoors was not a cartoon. It wasn't made just for kids. They don't make Lightyear for adults.
I'm just telling you, it was an awkward situation. I don't know. You've seen the people that go to Disney.
A lot of weird old fuckers in there.
All weirdos.
Yeah, if you got a flat top and blue hair and you're a woman and you think you're a man, Disney is made for you.
Because when that happened, I was like, fuck, what is this rated? So I had to look it up real quick. Jesse's kicking me. What's all going on?
Just fast forward. That's what I did at Halloween, watching it with them.
I'm like you. I've seen that movie a bunch, and I didn't realize how long it was. I didn't think he got the bra all the way off. I thought he messed with it, and then Dan Aykroyd
I kind of remember the scene. I don't.
came in.
Other than that, they liked the movie.
Yeah,
It's funny.
yeah, it's a good show.
It had a lot of stuff like slapstick comedy in there.
Good show.
But I don't get why Hollywood puts themselves in these bounds. Like Home Alone. Great kids movie. Adults could watch it. It was funny. That movie right there, I cannot think of any sexual stuff in the whole movie.
No, I don't think so.
I would say Christmas Vacation, but there's the Hooter part where he's
Daydreaming.
Yeah, daydreaming. She was good looking.
But that's not terrible, I don't guess.
No, she throws panties and hits the windshield or the window.
Yeah. She swims better without a top on.
Yeah. But
I can explain that. I can't explain why John Candy's taking his wife bra off.
something. She had a bug in the back of her titty or something. But movies back then were made for the family to go see.
Yeah.
And that's where they made their money at. Nobody makes movies no more because nobody goes to them hardly at all. And if you'd make a movie that you just set for kids, it would be good. The first Harry Potter movie, talked about it on our Today deal, brought in $940 million. It was magic. It was make-believe. The kids loved it. Every one of those movies made almost $1 billion.
I saw the new HBO series is going to run for 10 years.
Which one is it?
The new Harry Potter show.
Oh, really?
Yep. It's going to come out 2027, and it's going to run for 10 years. Each book is going to have a season.
The books that she wrote before?
Yeah, all the books.
So we're going to start out at Hogwarts the whole time.
Yeah, all the books. All the books will have a series.
Well, if they're as good as the movie, I'll be pretty interested.
It's going to run for 10 years, it said.
We went to Universal this year, and they had Hogwarts there. And the amount of detail is absolutely amazing in those places.
Yeah.
And if you go to that and your kid goes to the place to buy him a wand and he gets the lucky selected for the wand, you're getting screwed because you're going to have to pay for it.
Well, and then like what I thought is like, what if like the wand chooses the kid, but like each kid kind of has a wand that they want to pick. So does he get to be like, no, I don't want that. I don't want that wand. I want somebody else's.
That would be interesting.
So I don't know how all that works. Thankfully, they didn't pick our kid. So.
Well, they got one anyways.
Well, I know that, but you get to buy a wand that we just didn't get picked for the wand to choose them.
Now, something else going on that I think is really a really good deal. I think it's really stupid is what it is. That's not a good deal.
Is there anything that you're excited about in America?
Oh, there's a lot of things going on.
Because you're just
I'm just going through the news cycle. I'm doing the news today. There's a lot of things going on.
And we wonder why depression
I don't watch the news all the time.
High. Like, just think, like, most people, this is how they spend their day.
I
just
don't,
going through the fucking news. And it's all just negative.
I read the news in the morning, and that's it. I don't go back. I don't even watch Fox or nothing after this. This is the only time I watch the news.
Right.
Or unless there's something happening in the world I want to know about.
I would argue to say nothing in the world is happening.
Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on. Trump just signed a deal right now that's going to make it illegal to burn a flag. I think that's a great deal. I like that. Now, Cracker Barrel.
Yeah.
You know what's going on with Cracker Barrel?
I do. Yeah. They
changed their logo.
Changed their logo, and then they changed all the decor.
Okay. I don't care about if they do that.
Of course. Could you like Cracker Barrel?
No. I like breakfast at Cracker Barrel. But I don't give two shits about the store. I don't go to it. I eat breakfast there once a year, maybe. Me and Dirk and Aaron ate there the other day. And that was the first time I've had that Cracker Barrel in a year.
Right.
I'll never go there anyways.
Yeah.
There's stores nobody's going in right now. What kind of CEO? First of all, the logo thing, I don't understand. I guess Uncle Herschel or whatever his name was that was sitting on the porch was offensive to somebody, I guess.
Or maybe they're just trying to get a fresh new look.
I don't get it. But that's their deal. I don't care. They want to do something to help themselves, fix their fucking food.
Well,
their hash brown casserole sucks. It used to be excellent. Everything is frozen, heated up food nowadays, it seems like.
Yes.
I don't want that shit. I want the fresh food they used to have years ago.
Did they ever have fresh food, though?
Yeah, back in the day they did.
Really?
That was their thing. It was good, fresh food.
Huh.
Now it's all flash frozen shit from Tennessee or somewhere where they make it all at their headquarters. Right. And they ship it around. It's just not that food's not that good. If they had good food, nobody gives two shits what your logo is. They don't.
So you think it's more of a food deal? I wonder.
I think that's the problem why their sales are going to tank like they are. And I think they've gotten a lot of lawsuits right now going on about being on civil rights lawsuits. They've lost a lot of money the last couple of years fighting civil rights lawsuits.
Really?
Oh yeah, they don't like people of color being in management. They don't like the LGBTQ doing this shit and that sort of stuff. And I think this is just kind of a way of them that will.
But I mean, they're rebranding. They're trying to rebrand.
Yeah, just fix your food. You don't have to rebrand. Come out and just say, hey, our food sucked the last 20 years. We're sorry. We're going to do it better. Our breakfast is amazing. Jeff Stanfield will tell you that. But everything else sucks around here, and we're going to fix it. We're going to start making stuff fresh again. That's all you got to do. You know, and...
What lunch would you get there? You're a meatloaf guy.
No, their meatloaf's not that good. Your mom makes better meatloaf. I like fried chicken, and I don't get it. Very seldom. I don't get chicken on the bone at home at all. If Mom fries chicken, she don't cook it with the bone in. I like bone-in chicken.
They have that?
They got fried chicken.
Oh,
so I don't even know what's. Let me see if we can pull up their menu real quick. I'll tell you exactly what I'd get from Cracker Barrel.
I mean, but I feel like if you look at the demographic that goes to the Cracker Barrel,
Fat white people and fat.
no, it's old people.
A lot of fat people too.
It's old people. Anytime you go into Cracker Barrel, it's all the blue hairs.
Because they don't sell drinks. They do have drinks now.
So when you look at what old people like, most of them go to what's the free lunch? Or not free lunch, but the aging center. That's where most old people go to have their lunch. And Cracker Barrel is kind of like the same food. So I don't think that the old people really give a shit if the chicken fried steak is frozen or not.
I think you're wrong.
I don't think I'm wrong at all.
Okay, here's what we got. New for fall. This is their menu. They get Uncle Herschel's favorite, which is 2 farm fresh eggs and your choice of breakfast. The breakfast is good. Okay, for dinner, we've got I think that's the new things. They got a sausage and egg hash brown casserole, butter pecan French toast, herb roasted chicken, Big Easy steak and shrimp. I'm not eating no damn steak at fucking.
They actually have a very good steak at Cracker Barrel.
They do?
They do.
Andy.
They
It's
do.
a breakfast steak.
They do. It's a good steak.
Okay.
I had it with my breakfast last time I was there a couple years ago.
Herb roasted chicken. They've got weekend Nashville hot southern fried chicken. That might be pretty good. Honey butter southern fried chicken. That's what you got for dinner. I'll tell you what I like at nighttime, but they only have it on Thursdays, is turkey and dressing, because you can't get turkey and dressing unless it's Thanksgiving anywhere. Monday, they've got chicken and rice. It's an old people place. You're exactly right. There it is.
Yeah.
Thursday, turkey and dressing. They got it at lunchtime and at dinner time. Thursdays only. I like it. Chicken fried chicken. That's probably what I'd get. Chicken fried chicken is probably what I'd get. They don't have the bone in it, but that's probably what I would go by. But their food is they're just not, they've got some salads and they got some stuff, but it is an old people place. If you go in there, the demographics going to be grandma with the grandkids and grandpa, or it's going to be an older couple.
That's what I said. And
Yes.
you drugged me through that. You said I was wrong. And
No,
I think
I
that
didn't
old
say you're
people
wrong.
don't give a shit as long as it's kind of hot and you can add salt to it. Here's the demographics. 43% of Cracker Barrel's guests are 55 and up.
Yes.
They don't care because most of them
I'm over 55 and I give a shit.
most of them are going to the aging center.
No, they're not either, Andy.
Yes, they are.
Bullshit.
Yes, they are.
Bullshit. You're like putting us in the grave already.
Yes, they are.
No.
They love it.
I'm 57, fixing to be 58 years old, and I do care about the food, and that's why I don't want to go there.
But
Plus,
it's just good enough that they're not complaining about it. It's fine. The chicken fried steak, it's okay.
but I don't make it a regular stop. And I don't go there for dinner or lunch. I go for breakfast. That's the only thing I really want to go there for.
What do you need,
You need
Bubba?
me? You need me? Oh, will you take him out? Thanks. So I don't care if their lunch, I don't care if nobody's there. I saw a video yesterday and there's nobody in the parking lot. I'm curious to see what happens. Now, I don't understand why the MAGA people are worked up. I really don't. And I don't understand why the liberals aren't worked up, because they've gotten all these lawsuits against all this stuff against, they've screwed themselves because they got the LGBTQA, they've got the black people mad at them for all the lawsuits they're having. Now they got MAGA made at them because MAGA thinks they're going woke. And I don't care if they take all the antiques down. I don't think they're doing the demographics. Old people like to see antiques and shit. And they want to see the old stuff. So I don't know why you're taking it down.
Cracker Barrel's target audience are those in the 60s, 70s, and 80s. The goal of this rebrand is to attract a younger audience.
It ain't going to happen. The younger people are like me. I think younger when it comes to stuff like this. I would rather go to a trendy place that has breakfast in a town I go to, or somewhere else to eat lunch. I like mom and pop places.
Chains are going out.
Big time.
They're going down.
Yes, big. Nobody wants to go to a chain no more.
Right.
When you go to Abilene, do you go to a chain to eat? Yeah, because you're a Texas Roadhouse guy. I forgot.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
I would rather, if I'm go to
We do
Abilene,
both quite often.
if I go to Abilene, me and mom either go to Copper Creek, own one restaurant, or we go to one of the downtown places. We like that place we took y'all to a couple of times, the Ice House, whatever that is. There's a couple places downtown we really like. I like that pizza place downtown too.
Yeah.
If I go to Wichita Falls, I want to go to Pioneer because it's like going back to my childhood, or McBride's. I don't want to go to Olive Garden. I don't want to go to Red Lobster. I don't want to go to Cheddar's. I don't want to go to Cracker Barrel. None of that interests me.
But isn't that basically what Red Lobster did? They took away the lighthouse, right? They took the lighthouse off the logo.
Oh, I have no idea.
Wasn't it? Didn't they? They just did this rebrand.
Oh, I don't care. I don't care. Going to and their numbers are going up. But Red Lobster's the same way. Their crowd is the older people. When's the last time that you thought, I want to go to Red Lobster and eat? That's what I'm saying. Nobody does.
It's been a while.
I'll bet Red Lobster, if you go to Red Lobster, and folks, I bet their demographics are pretty damn close to Cracker Barrel.
Probably so.
Now, Red Lobster sold drinks.
What do you mean drinks? Like beer?
Like alcohol and stuff. Cracker Barrel just now started selling alcohol.
Oh.
They used to not sell alcohol a long time ago.
Huh. Black people make up 16% of Red Lobster's customer base.
Okay.
I can't get middle-class families. From its inception, Red Lobster was designed as an affordable, casual dining experience. The black community, a marker of status. I don't think of status whenever I go to Red Lobster, but
no.
Anyway. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. Let me see if I can type in age demographics.
But I don't understand why them changing the logos made a big deal.
40% of Red Lobster customers are over 55.
Okay.
So similar to Cracker Barrel.
Yep. But I do not understand why anyone got upset about them changing the logo. That didn't bother me at all. If they want to take all the antiques out of the store, go ahead. I don't care. If I want breakfast and I'm by myself or with somebody else, I'd go there to have breakfast, but I'm not going there to eat anything else, to have a meal. If I'm with somebody and I'm like, hey, you want to go grab a bite? Let's go to Cracker Barrel. No.
Go to the old Cracker Barrel down on Hearst and Pine.
Anyways, they're going to end up losing a bunch of business over this, I think.
Maybe.
And I don't even understand why people are upset about it.
I think it's a sinking ship that was not going to come back either way.
No, I agree with you. They said the Red Lobster's numbers have come up since they hired this new CEO.
Really?
Yeah, I've seen that advertised a lot lately.
Part of the problem is all of these places, you got to pay an arm and a leg.
Well, yeah, everything's expensive.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, if I can go to Red Lobster, or if I can pay $10 more to go to some place that's a little bit better, I'm going to pay the extra $10 and go to a nicer place. Like a long time ago, these places were affordable for people on like a budget or whatever. You could get good food for...
You could take 4 people out and eat for $40, take your wife and kids.
For a budget.
Yeah.
Like, I think they're bringing back some of the bargain meals. McDonald's has come back and said...
McDonald's isn't cheap anymore.
They said their food's gotten too expensive. They're going to cut pricing on all of their food. It's just, I don't know.
Well, like,
you got to stay ahead of food costs and everything else. I understand that, but like, why am I going to go to McDonald's and pay $12.50 for a hamburger when I can go to a cool burger joint and pay $15 and get a beer with it? And I mean, I'm just going to pay the extra $3.
When you go to Cracker Barrel right now, you're going to spend $25 a person to eat from them prices I saw. Time you get something to drink and eat. So that's $100 for 4 people.
Yeah.
Well, back before, you could take your wife and a husband could take their 2 kids and let's have a treat. Let's go out and eat tonight. We can go to Cracker Barrel and you can get whatever he wants.
Not really a treat, but
it is. Yeah, you didn't grow up poor. It is a treat because those kids eat the same shit every week. Mom's got turkey this day. They got roast this day. They're living on a budget. If they get one day, they get to go do something. Well, they could go to Cracker Barrel, and if Dad wanted to, something completely different, or the kids wanted something, the kids wanted breakfast for dinner, it was costing $40 to get out the door. Well, now it's $100, so they're not doing that.
Right. Or they're going to
a nicer place,
right, and
for the same amount of money,
paying $20 extra,
or the same amount of money.
Yeah.
I mean, you can go to McDonald's right now. 4 people can go to McDonald's. You can drop $40-$50 pretty
easily. But
like you said, you can go to 5 guys, and it might cost $55 or $60 for the same 4 people.
Yeah, and it's a better hamburger.
Yeah.
I don't mind McDonald's hamburgers, but I would rather have In-N-Out.
I don't ever think about going to Whataburger anymore, and I used to all the time.
Yeah,
and their rebrand has been terrible. When they got bought out, their foods went way down, I think. But nobody goes, like you said, chains are going out.
Yeah, people don't like that experience anymore. I think that's just where we are culturally.
Or the high-end chains are not hurting, like your Del Frisco's, your Papa Do's, your Ruth Chris's. I don't think those are bothered or having problems.
I'm not a Ruth Chris guy. Not very good.
I'd rather go to Papa Do's than Ruth Chris.
Have you ever been to Ruth Chris?
Yes, one time. Me and Mom we was in Fort Worth the other day. We went to Riata again, which I like their food. That's where we go. They got the best ribeye chicken fried steak in the world. But we could go to anywhere we wanted to eat, and that's where we chose. We went there, and then we went to Pupsitas for breakfast, lunch the next morning, then came home.
Ruth Chris sales are up.
Yeah, all the high-end places, but those are high-end chains. Those high-end chains are good. I'll bet you that, what's the Chinese high-end one? God dang it. God, what the hell's the name of those places? They're high-end Chinese restaurants.
China Star.
Fuck no. God almighty. I can't think of the damn name of it. There's one right next to Papa Do's by the airport. There's one in Lubbock.
Huh.
It's going to drive me crazy now. I got to look this shit up.
Panda Express?
No, high end, Andy. Does Panda Express scream high end?
China.
Yeah.
Is it sushi?
No, it's a Chinese restaurant. P.F. Chang's.
Oh, right.
Good food.
Yeah.
And it's high end. Look and see what their sales are up. I bet they're not down either because they're high end play. They're expensive.
P.F. Chang.
Yeah.
Slight decline.
They are on a decline.
Slight.
Okay.
Slight. Not terrible though.
Anyways, P.F. Chang's. They're a higher end restaurant. It's a Chinese restaurant.
Right.
They got good food.
Yeah. It's solid. It's solid.
It's spicy.
Oh yeah.
That's not one of my favorite places to go because it's too damn spicy for me. But the food's good there. So, anyways, P.F. Chang's. Yeah. So, anyways, these woke restaurants are screwing themselves. Woke everything that goes woke screws themselves at all.
Is Cracker Barrel woke, or are they just trying to rebrand to attract a different demographic? That's what you got to ask.
I think that lady in her mind, I think that lady thought that that's what helped them, but I think she screwed herself because she's going to alienate her base. I think that, and I don't know nothing about the lady at all. What I read about all the lawsuits against them and stuff, I think they were trying to swing the pendulum the other side so it tries to make them look better for this thing. And I think their base is what it is. And they screwed up because, like you said, the demographics is big majority of their customers are over 55 years old, or 60, 70, and 80, it said.
Yeah.
So make shit that's easy on the teeth.
Exactly.
You know?
Pre-chewed.
So
the softer the better for Cracker Barrel. The softer the better.
But I think if they would come back and start making some of their own food at the place, I think it would be a whole lot better. I think that's the problem is the pre-processed food that you were getting there.
Can't do it fast enough. Old people don't want to wait.
You can make it. You just have to cook come in a little bit earlier than just warming shit up. I don't understand why you can't have a recipe to follow and make the same thing over and over again. McDonald's don't pre-cook all their hamburgers somewhere else.
No. I think it's pretty quick to cook hamburger, though. Versus like a chicken fried steak or a meatloaf. Like a meatloaf, you got to heat up.
Surely to God, their chicken fried steak and stuff they're breading and doing there. I bet they're getting pre-bread. You think they're just warming them up?
Fuck yeah. At Cracker Barrel?
Yeah.
Yes. All that shit comes in a package and they warm that chicken fried. They're not hand breading anything there.
No, that's their problem then.
They're not hand breading anything there. Their meatloaf is pre-made. It's probably even cut already. All you got to do is scoop it out of the tray and flop it on the plate and send her.
Well, that's the problem they have. She wants to fix some stuff, raise your prices up $1 an entree, and do shit at home. And that would get people through the door. That's why you go to mom and pop. Mom and pop ain't doing that shit.
That's true.
And that's why you got going to mom and pops.
Yeah. I don't like chains.
No, I'm the same way. The farther, but it was kind of a trendy deal back in the day to go to train because you could try things you didn't. You guys didn't understand the food invention because when y'all grew up, we had everything. We grew up, we didn't have shit. We didn't have quesadillas when we were kids growing up. They hadn't even been invented yet.
I bet they had.
No, I'm telling you, most of the shit that y'all are eating today, we never even heard of when I was kids.
Quesadilla is pretty straightforward.
Look it up and see when the founding quesadillas first got on menus. I'm sure someone invented it a long time ago, but you couldn't get it at restaurants. They didn't have quesadillas when I was a kid growing up at a damn restaurant.
When the quesadillas come to America.
So you think they were just traveling around everywhere? And
then they were invented in the 1600s, so yeah.
When did quesadillas become popular on restaurant menus?
1990s.
Okay, there you go.
They were later introduced to the United States through Mexican-American culture, gaining widespread popularity in the 1990s.
Yeah, when I was a kid, you didn't have a quesadilla nowhere. I remember when they first started seeing them on menus. Okay, that's a pretty novel concept. Take 2 tortillas, stuff them with shit, grill them, and then put them out there.
Yeah, you should have invented it.
I don't think you can patent that. Same with nachos. I don't think nachos were around until the 50s.
Huh.
Lady was in Laredo, Texas, I believe, and a group of ladies come in from a gardening party, a gardening club, if I remember right, and they come in to eat something, and she's out everything, and she goes, all I got is cheese and some chips and some jalapenos, and so melted and put that shit out there, and they loved them, and they added it to the menu, and everybody wanted to order them again.
Yeah.
Now, who don't love nachos?
It's one of my favorites.
But quesadillas is a food that, look at fajitas. Fajitas is the same way. I mean, they've been around longer than quesadillas, but it's the same deal.
1930s. That's a Texas invention.
The fajitas are?
Mm-hmm.
Well, so are nachos.
That's my go-to. If I go to a Mexican joint, which I pray to God I don't have to, it's just...
You're the only person I know that don't like Mexican food.
Get the fajitas.
Who don't like cheese and peppers and tortillas?
Get the fajitas. Can't go wrong.
Joe T. Garcia has been around since almost 100 years now, and I think you can only order 2 things at Joe T. Garcia's. I think you can order enchiladas or fajitas. And
I don't think I've ever been to Joe T's.
Yeah, you have. We went there when you was a kid a couple of times. But that's the last time I ate in there because you got to wait in line too damn long to get into it.
Well, I tell you what, this sickness is ridiculous.
Yeah, when I had it, you didn't think that way. You just thought I was being a pussy.
Saturday, I really was just... A bullet would have been better.
In your chest and head.
Yeah, anytime I get sick, it goes to my chest. I always hack up a bunch of stuff.
Oh, I've had a solid cough for a month now.
I can't. 2 nights of no sleep. It's been awful. I'm hot, then I'm cold, then I'm sweating, then I'm shivering. Not good. But yes, when you had it, it was not as bad.
Yeah, I can tell. What's your outlook? What's your forecast for opening weekend of dove season? Because we have a lot of dove now. Lots of dove right now. But it's going to be 82, 82, and 82 for the high on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which is absolutely marvelous.
Yeah, first fall's coming early this year.
It'll be here tonight because I think tomorrow our highs.
No, it heats up Wednesday and Thursday.
I know, but we're going to be in the 70s tomorrow for highs.
No, we're going to be in the 80s.
No, I think you're going to see it. Mark my word, we're going to stay about 78 degrees for the high tomorrow because it's going to be cool and overcast all day.
85 is what it says here.
Okay.
Let me look at NOAA because NOAA's always a little bit.
I'm telling you right now.
They say 84.
We're going to stay in the 70s tomorrow. We will not see 80 degrees tomorrow. We will be in the 70s all day. It'll be 94, 95 again on Thursday. And then it'll be 82 Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, which means we've got another front coming in.
Yep.
So I have no idea. I had a guy call me. It's coming opening weekend or opening day. He's like, well, what's your dove situation? I said, we got a lot of dove right now. What do you think this weather's going to do? He said, because I see a window there and it's not supposed to rain much. I said, it's either going to be good, bad, or in the middle.
I don't know. Last year we got lucky because we had a cool front, but it backfilled the birds that it pushed out. It backfilled it with a bunch of birds from the north.
Yeah, I mean, we have birds here year round. That's why I told him. I said, I've seen us have no birds, and I've seen us be covered up. I said, there's nothing I can do about it. It's not like our geese. When our geese are here, they're here. Ducks come and go.
What scares me is the double north wind.
2 times in a row.
North wind tomorrow or tonight or whenever, and then we get another north wind on Thursday, and I don't know.
Yeah, I don't. It's either going to be really good or really bad.
Yeah.
And I feel for the guys that are just day hunting people. We're doing lodging, meals, and hunts, so everybody's here. It's a package deal. Those guys are just meeting somewhere. If you ain't got no doves and you're meeting 40 guys at the Lowe's parking lot in Abilene, Texas,
right,
that might not be good because you get there and there's no birds. But if everybody's pre-booked with lodging and meals, you're in for the package.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I hope it's good though. I hope everybody gets out there, and I just hope everybody has fun.
No, just be safe.
Have fun.
Be safe and have fun. But I am concerned about. Not concerned. It is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. But there's definitely going to be some changes. I seen where Oklahoma City's supposed to get 8 inches of rain next day or two, and it's pouring down there now. I look on the radar; it's just downpouring, and it's supposed to rain for the next 2 or 3 days like that. Now, a lot of their birds are definitely probably going to pop out and leave. But then again, we got cold front. Are the birds from Nebraska and Kansas going to come down?
Blake said they're loaded up with teal right now.
We are here. I just saw some land down below the lodge.
We'll see if they're still around after this double north wind.
I saw one of the ponds at Weekend Hunt yesterday. Had
Yeah.
a dozen of them on there.
Really?
Yeah, it's August, and you don't usually see them on ponds like this. You'll see them on the playa lakes and stuff. But when you start seeing them on ponds, you know you've got a lot of teal around. And them shortening the teal season, I don't understand that.
Because teal numbers were down.
Yeah, but god dang it, they don't even hardly get harvested because they're all in Mexico, in Colombia and stuff.
Brazier's talks about it. There is a blueprint. And
I understand.
if it falls beneath a certain number, this has to happen.
No,
protocol.
No, I understand why they do it. And I don't understand why they do it, because I don't think if you're going to be 15% of the teal are going to be shot or going to die regardless, then hunting them is not going to change the numbers. That's what I'm going by.
It's all protocol. If
Right.
this happens, this happens.
No, I get that. But if you're telling me before the season starts that 15% of the mallard drakes are going to die regardless, then hunting is not going to change that numbers any.
Maybe it wouldn't help the numbers any.
Well, we will see. I'm curious to see starting next week, how many people have trouble getting in and out of Canada.
Yeah, it's all coming up.
I'd be nervous if I
I've
was
seen some
driving.
videos. It seems like some people have gotten across.
Yeah. No, I'd be awful nervous. There's going to be a lot of people get turned down this year just because you meet that right dickhead guy on the other side of the border agent.
Yeah.
Don't like hunters, don't like guns, and don't like Americans.
We will see. That's all coming up. It's all right here now.
All right, we're going to get out of here. You don't feel good. Time to get off here.
Don't. My fucking back hurts.
Podcast, that's because that jiu-jitsu.
No, if I get sick, that's an early indicator.
All right. Thank y'all for listening to us. God bless y'all. Have a great week. We're doing a Coyote Man Clay Reed raffle. Check us out on my Facebook or the Big Honker Podcast Facebook. Win a hunt with Clay on a raffle ticket. Reach out to me. Thank you. God bless you. Bye.
Watch for deer.